What's up, you guys? We're back, and this is the Indie Show. Again, you can check out our partners, Nickel City Wrestling in Lackawanna, New York. They're going to be having April Mayhem, April the 29th in Lackawanna. If you want to, you can check out their Instagram. We're going to leave that in the description. Check out our Instagram. We've got a bunch of news. We're actually getting pretty decent amount of followers lately. That's at _ the Indie Show _. I'll leave that in the description as well. But other than that, today is going to be mostly a recap of this week's Raw and Smackdown, since we've kind of been inactive lately, considering I've been out and Ryan has had sports. So
yeah,
we've been out. We didn't have the sit down or the rundown Monday or Tuesday. That's all right, because we're going to recap tonight, and I figure it'd be a whole lot better than having two different episodes of that. But anyway, Ryan gets off with the first draft of the, not really draft, but shakeup of the shakeup of the shakeup.
What did Raw kicked off with? Was it Miz and Maurice came out there?
I'm pretty sure.
So they're headed to Raw. They could have. Well, no, actually, I take that back. They were dressed as John Cena and Nikki Bella. So, but that was pretty funny. They can pull off a good Nikki and John, and then after that, Dean Ambrose came out there. So he's on Raw now, which means the Intercontinental title is moved.
Which, you know what that means? The United States Championship has to be switched to SmackDown, but we'll get into that later. We're gonna get into that a little bit later.
Dean delivered the dirty deeds to Miz, which
Of course.
He
acted like he didn't know who they were. The revival beat the New Day again.
Yeah.
It's not surprising. The Revival's probably going to go on a tag team run right here, and they're just using New Day to put them over. I've heard a lot of rumors that New Day's about to split up and Big E's about to get a push. But I'd like to see it. I wouldn't mind it.
And next, the next superstar drafted switch, I guess you could say, to the Raw brand is Kurt Hawkins. And he's just a jobber. He's nothing amazing. I didn't really care about that. But
he's just gonna be there to get guys over.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Then Big Show knocked him out. I didn't get that at all.
I don't even get why he came out there. There's no point in him.
And then after that, we saw a T.J. Perkins heel turn.
Yeah, that was pretty entertaining. Get tired of the dab though.
Yeah, he don't need to dab anymore at his entrance. And then Seth Rollins is staying on Raw, as the general manager Kurt Angle announced. They had a little promo there,
which he was attacked by Samoa Joe, who I figure Samoa and Seth will probably have a match at Payback, but I don't know.
Yeah, they will. It'll probably deliver too, but the next was the Nia and Charlotte match.
This was a god-awful match. I will tell you something.
Well,
and it's not that it was Charlotte, it was Nia Jax.
Nia Jax botched a shoulder breaker, and when Charlotte did that moonsault, Nia didn't catch her, which made Charlotte land right on her face. So, Charlotte basically got hurt about 2 times, but
which, from what I've heard, Nia Jax is the next Roman Reigns. She's going to be the one to get pushed.
Yeah, she'll get a push coming up, guys. It's coming.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised to see her as the women's champion here in a couple weeks. Who's next?
Next, Finn Balor picked up the win. I never thought I'd see this match. Picked up the win against Jinder Mahal.
That Balor boy can't stay away from injuries.
And Mahal gave him a forearm to the head, which later resulted in a concussion, and now Finn's been out since SummerSlam with a shoulder.
Shoulder.
Yeah, it's been a shoulder injury, so he can't stay away from those injuries.
Bray's on Raw.
Yeah, Bray came on Titantronic for some odd reason. I didn't really get that. I'm glad to see him on Raw. Maybe he'll finally get some attention, but you never know. I don't think they'll book him right. Next,
some big names coming. Bet Heath Slater and Rhino.
And then Kalisto and Apollo Crews as well.
Big names.
Not really big news there. I don't know. No one cares about that. Next, they had Sami Zayn against The Miz. Sammy won. He won. He like rolled the Miz up. It was a bad ending, but overall it was a good match. Sammy's just such a good wrestler. It's awesome. Miz, I expect him to go on like another Intercontinental title run here pretty
I
soon.
hope he goes a lot higher in Intercontinental.
Yeah, I hope he does too.
He hadn't won a world title since what?
2011.
John Cena?
2011.
John Cena in WrestleMania? That's dumb.
Yeah, and then the next event, or the next match that took place was...
The number one contenders teamed up with caught myself there. The Hardy Boys, Team Extreme.
Team Extreme.
Against Gallows and Anderson and what was it, Primo and Epico?
Yeah, the Shining Stars.
Which, well, now they're Primo and Epico, but we'll get into that later too.
Yeah, I mean...
Just your typical four-man tag team match.
You
Just
think
your typical two-team match.
You think that this match will deliver at Payback, the Raw Tag Title match?
Yeah, it should deliver.
I figure it will.
I don't think it'll be a great technical match. Cesaro's in it, but just because Matt Hardy can't barely stand on his own 2 feet.
Hardy's a win. I'm just going to go ahead and predict that. And next, Roman Reigns was conducting an interview with, or Michael Cole was conducting
And here we go. You fangirls were sitting home like crying, had your tissues on the bed and everything.
I'm not kidding. I post 2 videos on Instagram about this, and this girl said, what'd she say? She said, I was crying, and I said, why? And I said, because she said, because I love Roman, and then I just put like hashtag thank you Strowman. I loved it. I love to see Roman get his
WWE they could have done a whole lot better in like making it look better, because you could kind of tell there were some angle cuts that kind of make it look fake. You could see some shadows in the background, like something iffy was going on. But you never know. Braun Strowman could be that big of a beast. I don't know, but I'm so glad we're going to see Roman Reigns off TV for a while. But you know what that means? He's going to come back and Royal Rumble or something. That's something far off.
Yeah, and then Braun flipped. Yes, he flipped over an ambulance on its side, like deadlifted it, and man, that was crazy. I've never seen something like that.
He don't skip leg day for sure.
But
I'm sorry, fangirls. You don't have a reason to watch now.
Yeah, and the fangirls everywhere literally are on Twitter getting a petition together to fire Braun Strowman.
There are legit people wanting to fire this man from his job for doing...
It is scripted TV, guys.
I know, I get it. Scripted. Me and Ryan are both smart. We understand it's scripted, but it's still entertaining.
Yeah, it's really entertaining.
And I wouldn't give wrestling up for anything. And I'm not saying I don't like wrestling because it's scripted, but us, as well as any other indie fan and any other thing, know it's scripted.
Yeah.
The fangirls are the only people who don't realize it's scripted.
That's awful.
And when they say, oh my gosh, he's actually hurt. He threw him off the stage. He's dead now.
First of all...
He's not actually having shoulder surgery.
Yeah, and first of all, I don't think it was actually him on the stretcher. I think they had like an angle cut in the camera. Made it look like it was a dummy to me. And then when he flipped the ambulance...
Dummy, yeah.
Y'all may not get that.
That's a TNA reference.
Yeah, so y'all probably don't watch that because it's
especially
awful.
if you're a fangirl, man. That goes for anybody. You don't watch TNA, it's god awful.
Yeah, but I really liked Braun. Gosh.
We addressed this last episode.
Okay, we're just gonna go on. I can't
address it.
No. I really like Braun beating the crap out of Roman. Next,
the hottest diva on God's green earth.
Yes.
Not diva. Why do I keep saying?
Come on,
diva?
Billy. It's the women.
Women. Sorry, if you're watching this, I'm not sexist. I swear. Even though I hate.
What happened?
Go ahead.
Was it Sasha and Bailey out there? I thought Sasha was about to turn heel.
Yeah, and then Alexa and Mickey James came out there.
I marked out when Mickey James came out.
Yeah, I'm fine with. I could watch Alexa Bliss on my TV for the rest of my life, and I'd be perfectly fine. Title wouldn't have to change hands.
I'd be fine with it.
What was next?
The main event.
Champion versus champion.
Yeah, KO, the United States champion, versus the Intercontinental champion, Dean Ambrose.
Of course, Dean won.
Bentley was upset about it, really upset.
No,
I was too, but it was just, I don't know.
Anybody who watches this and knows I'm a big Kevin Owens fan, and I always have been since he was Kevin Steen, since he was whatever you like to call him.
Kevin Steen.
But anyways, I've always been a great big Kevin Owens fan, and I'll sometimes address him as Kevin Steen just because I'm used to watching him in ROH and stuff. But Kevin Owens, I saw a thing the other day and was like, Kevin Owens is out of shape. He needs to stop wrestling.
No.
And as if you know me, I went on a rant on this kid because of course he was a Roman Reigns fan, so of course he's gonna act stupid and act like he doesn't know what wrestling is.
He's probably crying.
And so what I said is you don't have to be in shape, which you have to be in shape, but you don't have to look like you don't have to look like you're Brock Lesnar if you want to be a wrestler.
I mean, in Vince's mind, you do.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's probably why he lost to Goldberg in the title in 25 seconds.
Yep. Thank you, Chris Jericho. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very much.
But Kevin Owens is one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet, and if anybody wants to deny that, you can come talk to me about it, and we'll discuss it. But I guarantee you I won't be agreeing with you at the end of the day.
Dean picked up the win. However, that was the end of Raw. And then before SmackDown, like a couple hours, or no, it was probably in the morning time before SmackDown, Byron Saxton, who's a Raw commentator, got traded for a SmackDown commentator, David Otunga. So they'll be switching brands, but I did see this earlier, like a couple of days ago. David Otunga will be out for about 6 weeks. So that leaves the third announcer's spot like vacant. So, you know who I think should fill that spot?
Who?
JR. Just because he just signed a deal, you know.
Yeah. I'd love it.
I would love it.
He'd call the greatest matches.
I wish he would stay. I wish David Otunga would leave. Go back to Harvard or wherever he came from.
J-Lo, isn't he married to J-Lo? Jennifer Hudson, not J-Lo. Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
He's married to Jennifer Hudson.
That was Raw, and then SmackDown. The show kicked off with Kevin Owens coming out there, so he switched brands.
And I'll tell you one thing, I'm a SmackDown light. Well, I told Brian, this is my deal. If the Hardys are not Team Extreme in 2 weeks, and they're the Broken Hardys, I'll stick with Raw. But if it hadn't changed, I'm Team SmackDown Live all the way, following my boy Kevin.
SmackDown Live is now the Kevin Owens show. And then Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn came out there, and Baron said he deserves
and AJ.
Oh yeah, and AJ. I was gonna get that. I think I was, but Baron said he deserves a shot at Kevin Owens' title because he beat Dean Ambrose or something like that.
And Dean beat him.
And Sammy came out there, and I don't really remember what he said, but he just talked a little bit. And then AJ came out there, and that set up the main event. We'll get into that later. I'm glad to see Kevin Owens on SmackDown now. He shaved.
He looks like the old Kevin Steen to me. If you haven't seen it, look up him.
I don't like it, honestly. But he's Kevin Owens, so it don't change his in-ring ability, so that's all that matters.
But yeah, there's some blockbuster matches coming on.
Dream matches.
SmackDown.
Galore.
You're talking AJ Styles, Kevin Owens,
Shinsuke.
Sami Zayn, Shinsuke, Randy. I mean, you can throw Dolph Ziggler in there, give and take. I mean, we got Ty now. I don't know. We're in for a bunch on SmackDown Live. That's probably why I'm about to jump ship.
I've been Team SmackDown since day one, because I go where AJ goes. But anyways, the second match, or the first match actually, that happened on SmackDown was Randy Orton versus Eric Rowan. And Randy won by DQ. Not a good match at all. The reason why AJ's in the U.S. title picture is just to do filler until he can get back in the main event picture, until Bray loses at Payback. That's weird because a SmackDown superstar will defend his SmackDown title against a Raw superstar at a Raw pay-per-view. That really, does it? It basically tells you who's gonna win, because you can't have two world titles on the same show.
Yeah, they're just doing it as filler. It'll probably be a good match, but we already know the outcome.
Oh, that'll be a House of Horrors match. Don't know what that is. It'll probably be some.
It'll be something crazy.
Next, the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Champions, retain
against American Alpha.
That was actually a good match.
It was actually a good match.
They have good chemistry. Yeah,
that's exactly what I was about to say. They have good chemistry together, and they know how to work together.
I thought American Alpha was going to steal it, and then
which the ref counted the three times on three different occasions.
I did.
And it was crazy because I was like, because the fans noticed it too, and they were picking up on it, and they were like, "You just counted to three, and you've already done it like twice now." And they were kind of getting antsy about it. Well, the ref, he screwed up like 4 times. But that brings me to Primo and Epico. Primo and Epico are no longer the shining stars.
They
from what I
attacked
see. They attacked
American Alpha.
Yeah, they attacked American Alpha.
They got a good tag team, in my opinion.
And they're Primo and Epico, which I like them a whole lot better than the Shining Stars,
that
which
was
is a
so
piece
stupid.
of crap, Caribbean gimmick, Puerto Rico. Went to Puerto Rico. Who wants to go to Puerto Rico?
Yeah,
if you're from Puerto Rico and watching this, no offense, but I mean, isn't that
you
where
probably don't understand us if you're watching this right now.
Isn't that where all the Cuba? No,
I don't.
I was about to say baseball. That's Cuba.
Yeah, we're getting off track. But
yeah, I'm getting way off track here.
What happened? Who did he face? Anyway,
Mojo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mojo Rawley had a match against Jinder Mahal, who is now on SmackDown, transferred over from Raw. Mojo won. I don't know why they're giving this guy a push.
But they're also saying they're giving Jinder a push, which I wouldn't mind saying because
Jinder's underrated. He's very underrated.
In my opinion, he's one of the better mid card wrestlers. But he's got an amazing look.
He's free.
He can be a good heel just because he's foreign, and this is a great time to put foreign people in there, considering Trump just bombed half of Afghanistan.
Make America great again.
That's right. Sorry if you're Democratic.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know why they're giving Mojo a push. I don't like it.
Anyway.
Then was the Shane McMahon addressed the state of the women's division on SmackDown, and he introduced the return of Tamina Snuka.
Which I think she's been out lately just because her father's passing.
Yeah.
A couple months
And
back.
then after that, the Queen, Charlotte, came out.
Yep, Charlotte's now on SmackDown. I knew it was coming.
That's awesome. She's probably her and Alexa are probably my favorites.
Since she came out and
my favorite women.
Yeah, I knew that she was getting traded because she'd get beat down by Nia Jax every week or so, and you knew it was coming. Next we had Ty against Aiden English. Aiden English, he's back to his old gimmick before he was a teammate. He's gonna be a jobber. I actually wish he would get kind of a push, like
mid-card push,
like a mid-card push. I can see it.
He won't be a world champion.
Like get a number one contender push, but maybe not win it. Because he could be a good heel. Because he gets so much heat from them.
I like when he sings. You know
he gets so much heat from that. That's good.
Ty, they need to book him better from here on out.
They're just kind of freeloading with him right now.
And then after that, we had the Dolph Ziggler and Shinsuke Nakamura promo.
Man, them two can cut a promo though. Even though
and
you can't understand.
And Nakamura can barely speak English.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's when you know you're a good. You can cut a good promo when you barely speak a lick of English, but you can't. But you cut a good promo.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not looking forward to this feud because I think that's where they're going, but dang, I just don't know because I don't think this is who Shinsuke should be fighting right now.
I told Ryan it's just I think it's just to get him over. Not that he needs to get over.
Dolph does not need to get over.
No, I'm talking about Shinsuke.
Oh, are you?
Shinsuke doesn't need to get over. Right
Yeah.
Because he's already over. I mean,
he's a crowd favorite, and it's his second week.
Dolph is gonna lose it. Obviously, if he doesn't, I'll be surprised. He'll probably go to a 7-match thing.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, this is the last part of SmackDown Live. Who else was added to SmackDown Live? It was Lana, Rusev, Sin Cara.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. And that one little
New Day.
New Day, yeah.
New Day. I mean, we can't forget that. Excited to see them there.
Yeah, New Day should be a pretty good addition.
I think
SmackDown's-
they're about to split up. Honestly.
Yeah, I do too. I can see it. They're kind of jobbing right now, and I can see them splitting up. And I wouldn't actually mind it. I hear a lot of rumors that Big E's going to get a push. I also wouldn't mind that. Big E could very likely win a world championship.
Oh yeah. The last match, as I mentioned earlier, AJ versus Corbin versus Sammy
Yeah.
in a number one contenders match for the U.S. title. And dang, what was that? I mean, I was kind of surprised that AJ won. I didn't think he would win, but like Millie said earlier, it's just a filler for Bray and Randy to get done. It was a good match, really good ending, I thought.
Yeah. All three great wrestlers.
Dang, I mean, I kind of wish Sammy needs a push, but so does Baron, and I want to see those two get pushes so bad.
Yeah. It'll all come in time, though. I figure it's coming. I figure it's coming for both of them.
And by the way, WWE has been planning to, or they're planning to do another Superstar Shakeup at the end of the year, so that'll be good. The rosters will get shaken up again. But that'll wrap it up.
That was Raw and SmackDown.
Yep.
Tomorrow we'll probably talk about WWE and ROH and
Yeah.
some indie stuff going around. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for this week. This was the Superstar Shakeup recap. Follow us on Instagram at _the_indie_show_. I'm gonna leave that in the description as well as Nickel City's account on Instagram. You can DM them if you want to and find out information, or you can talk to us too. It doesn't matter. But like, subscribe, share us with your friends. Whatever you can do to get us out there, we're gonna keep giving news. So. Other than that, I'm out. Ryan, you got anything else to add?
Thanks for watching. See ya.